Hello students. So in chapter number 10, haloalkanes and haloarenes, our journey starts with the theoretical portions. Then after we proceeds towards to the NCERT solved questions, then after unsolved questions, then after exercise. In last two sessions we starts with the exemplar. In the first sessions of the exemplar we completed the MCQs, which can be sub-classified into two parts with one correct answer and more than one correct answer. In last sessions we completed a short questions, and now we proceed towards to the matching the columns. It's a very easy portions that can be given in our NCERT exemplar portions. So what they ask, the match the compounds given in column number 1 with the effects given in column number 2. So they give the column like that. So two options, two columns 1 and column 2. Chloroamphenicol. We know that chloroamphenicol is always used for the thyroid fever. Thyroxine is used for the goiter. Chloroquine is related with malaria, and chloroform is used as an anesthetic. Then match the items of the column 1 and column 2. SN1 mechanism. So in this option of column 2 always is a racemizations, because SN1 reaction, racemizations is the characteristics in SN1 reaction, but in the conditions for these SN1 reactions our compound must be optically active in nature. Then chemical in fire extinguisher. The chemical in fire extinguishers is a chlorobromocarbons 2. Brominations of alkenes always gives a vicinal dibromide. Alkylidine halides is called as a geminal dihalide, and eliminations of HX from alkyl halide is explained with the help of Setzev rule when we have a asymmetric alkene. Next one, match the structures of the compounds in column 1 with the classes of compound given in column 2. You know that this is the alkyl halide. It's a halogen containing carbon is connected with the carbon having a double bond. It's allyl halide. It's a aryl halide, and it's a vinyl halide. Then a table which can be given in the manner is like that. This is chlorobenzene when it reacts in presence of Lewis acid as a catalyst with the help of chlorine gives a ortho dichloro. So it's a reaction is called as an electrophilic aromatic substitutions reactions. This reaction CH3CH double bond CH2 HBr in absence of peroxide gives 2-bromopropane. So it's a definitely this reaction is called as an electrophilic addition reactions. Here the displacement of iodine with OH, so it's a substitutions reactions. Here the nucleophile I is removed and new nucleophile OH minus is joined. So this is called as a nucleophilic substitutions reaction, and particularly it's a SN1 mechanism, because there is a this is a benzylic carbocation, so they favor the SN1 reactions more readily. Another options they given in this manner too, when we have to perform the reactions of chlorobenzene, but there is a presence of nitro, it's an electro-withdrawing group. So this reactions is called as an, so because there is a removal of chlorine and OH, so it's a nucleophilic substitutions reactions, right? Or a nucleophilic aromatic substitutions reactions. In these reactions where you have to show that the bromine and from the alpha carbon and the removal of hydrogen from beta carbon, so it's a beta eliminations reaction, and this beta eliminations reactions which can be explained with the help of Setzev eliminations. Now they give such a type of matrix or matching the columns like that. So structure 1, column 1 having the structures and column 2 having their IUPAC name. So we give the number from here. Okay, fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we write like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what the name of 4-bromo, paint 1 in, so it's a 1 and A. Next one is like which can be given like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's called as an 4-bromo 3-methyl, paint 1 in, so 4-bromo 3-methyl, so 2B. Okay, next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the name the compound is okay, fine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the name of this compound is 4-bromo. 4-bromo. Paint 2 in, so it's the same one. 3A. So here the answer is wrong. 3A. Next one is the bromine is connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the name of this compound is 1-bromo 2-methyl pentene. 1-bromo 2-methyl pentene. So this is about the structure and their IUPAC name. Next, number 84. What they given? Match the reactions given in column 1 with the name given in column 2. Here, it's a haloarine and it's a haloalkane. When haloalkane and haloarine, when reacts in presence of anhydrous ether with the help of sodium, so granule of sodium, definitely this reaction is called as Wurtz-Fittig reactions because it's a mixed reactions. While in the case of if only the presence of aryl halide, so it's called as a Fittig reactions. In these reactions where BDCs reacts with a Cu2X2, it's the Saint-Mayer reactions. While in this case C2H5Cl when reacts with NaI, so there is a substitutions or it's a halogen exchange method. So iodine replace the chlorine. This reaction is called as Finkelstein reactions. So this is all about the matching the columns. Now we have another type of question is asserted and reasons type of the questions. So in the following questions, a statement of ascertain means it's a statement A followed by a statement of reason R is given. Choose the correct answer out of the following choices. So what they given such a type of choices? First we have to understand assertions and reasons both are correct and reason is correct explanations of the assertions. Assertions and reasons both are wrong statements. Assertions is correct but reason is wrong statement. Assertions is wrong but reason is correct statement. Assertion and reasons both are correct statement but reason is not correct explanation of the assertions. So first we have to start with this A and R. What they given? Phosphorus chloride means tri and penta are preferred over thionyl chloride. It's not true because thionyl chloride is the best method to form a alkyl chloride from alcohol because we get a pure alkyl halide. So definitely the reason is also a false in nature because phosphorus chloride gives a pure alkyl halide. So both are wrong, right? So our option is B. Here next question they can be like that. Our A statement is the boiling points of alkyl halides decrease in order Ri, RBr, RCl and Rf. And number 2, the boiling points of alkyl chlorides, bromide and iodides are considerably higher than that of the hydrocarbons of the comparable molecular weights. Both statements are correct, but this is not the correct explanation because both are different in nature, but both are true. Number 87. Our statement A is KCN reacts with methyl chloride to give methyl isolate. No, it's not wrong because potassium cyanide is ionic compound. When we have to perform this reaction because it's an ambient group, but due to ionic nature, carbon is attached with the methyl group and we get a methyl cyanide, not methyl isocyanide. So A is wrong. Number 2, Cn minus in ambient nucleophile. It's a correct one. So our answer is D because statement A is wrong, but reason is correct statement. Then the next point we discuss like that. Okay, so in the case of A, tertiary butyl bromide, this tertiary butyl bromide undergoes a Wurtz reactions to give 2,2,3,3 tetramethyl butane. According to some references book regarding to the Gujarat board, so they says that this reason is true and they explain like that. This tertiary butyl bromide when reacts with a sodium in presence of anhydrous ether, so it's a Wurtz reaction and we get such a type of product, but it's a wrong one. Why it's a wrong one? Because it's a tertiary butyl bromide and this tertiary butyl bromide when reacts with such a type of Lewis base, so definitely they proceeds towards the dehydrohalogenations. They do not perform a Wurtz reaction, so this is wrong. So our statement A is wrong, right, in a broad manner because your textbook says that it's a E. Both are correct, but it's not a correct explanation of acceleration. In Wurtz reaction, alkyl halide reacts with sodium in dry ether to give a hydrocarbon content. It's a true, but this statement is wrong in nature. So our answer is not E, but what they given, A is wrong and R is right. So A is wrong. So our answer is like that. In this case, we have answer is D. Okay. Next one, 89 number. 89 number is a presence of nitro group at ortho and para position increase the reactivity of haloalkenes towards nucleophilic substitutions reactions. Okay. Then nitro group being an electron withdrawing group decrease the electron density over the benzene ring. Okay, fine. Both are correct, and reason is the correct explanations of the acetates. Next one, 90A, monohaloarenes further electrophilic substitutions reactions at ortho and para positions. Definitely, these electrophilic substitution reactions of ortho and halogen atom is a ring deactivator. Both are correct, but reason is not, because this is the reason where the ortho and para position, the explanation is due to the resonance effect, while this reason having explanations of the inductive effect. So both are different in nature. 91A. Aryl iodide can be prepared by reactions of arenes with iodine in presence of an oxidizing agent. True. Oxidizing agent oxidize I2 into HI. No, it's HI into I2. So our statement A is correct, but reason is wrong statement. 92. So in the case of 92, so they given like that. It's difficult to replace chlorine by OH in chlorobenzene in comparison to that chloroethane. It's true. The chlorine carbon bond is chlorobenzene has a partial double bond character due to resonance. Yes, it's a true. So acetation and reasons both are correct, and reason is the correct explanations of the acetations, right? Then number 93. What they given in 93? 93 they says the hydrolysis of 2-bromooctane. Hydrolysis of 2-bromooctane proceeds with the inversions of configurations. The reactions proceeds to the formation of carbocation. Both are wrong. If inversions phenomena is always done in the case of SN2 mechanism. If the formation of carbocation, so it's a SN1. So if A is true, then R is wrong. If A is wrong, then R is true. But in this case, hydrolysis. So hydrolysis always with the help of SN1 mechanism. So if inversion of configuration, so it means that there is no need of this reason. So acetation is correct, but reason is wrong statement. Okay. Now number 94. A, nitration of chlorobenzene. Nitration of chlorobenzene leads to the formation of meta-nitrochlorobenzene. No, because chlorobenzene is the ortho-para directing group. So incoming nitro group is always attached at the ortho and para position. Definitely nitro group is a meta-directing group, it's no problem. But in the directing group effect or in the this indicating effect, so always the already joined group that decide whether the new incoming group is joined either ortho-para or meta position. So D, acetation is wrong, but reason is the correct statement. So this is all about the AR type of questions. In prior in the examinations of AIMS, this type of the questions is asked, but from this year now the only NEET questions only NEET examinations is always already held. So there is no particularly examinations of AIMS which can be handled in this year or in the future too. Long answer type of questions. Some alkyl halides undergoes substitutions reactions where some undergoes elimination reactions on treatment with bases. Discuss the structural features of alkyl halides with the help of examples which are responsible for this difference. So same questions that we have to perform in our last sessions. I think so second, third time we already gone with this type of the question. So what's the questions here? They suggest that it's a simple question, because primary and secondary halide, even though I explain in this manner, in the primary and secondary alkyl halides prefer to undergo the substitution reactions by SN2 mechanism, while tertiary alkyl halides prefer to undergo elimination reactions due to the formation of stable carbocations. Okay. For example, if I having a normal butyl bromide and secondary butyl bromide, when we have to treatment with aqueous KOH, so undergo substitution reactions to afford the corresponding alcohol. We know that normal butyl alcohol and secondary butyl alcohol respectively. In contrast, tertiary butyl bromide on treatment with aqueous KOH preferentially undergoes eliminations to form isobutylene as the major product. So it's the same phenomena that we have to, because in the case of when we have to use a KOH. So if aqueous KOH, so it means it's a OH minus is a very good nucleophile as well as base. But in presence of ethanol when reacts with KOH, so they form a C2H5O minus, and this C2H5O minus is definitely is a very good nucleophile as well as base. But due to the size of this C2H5O minus, so regarding to the SN2 mechanism, it's not easy to attack from the backward position. So at that time your C2H5O minus is attached with the H plus of beta hydrogen, or they absorb the H plus from beta positions. So definitely they favor the C2H5O minus is always favor to the eliminations reactions. Next question. Some halogen containing compounds are useful in daily life. Some compounds of these classes are responsible for exposure of flora and fauna to more and more of UV light, which causes destructions to a great extent. Name the class of these halo compounds. In your opinion, what should be done to minimize harmful effects of this compound? We know that a number of polyhalogen compounds like dichloromethane, chloroform, iodoform, carbon tetrachloride, freon, DDT, they're having a many applications in our daily life, right? But freons also cause depletions of the ozone layer and thus allow more UV rays to reach the earth, which in turn damage flora and fauna. Okay. So to minimize the harmful effects of freons, hydrofluorocarbons and fluorocarbons which are stable in stratosphere should be used in aerosol propellants and in air conditioning equipments. Next and last question, they asked like that in 97. Why are the aryl halides less reactive towards nucleophilic substitutions reactions than alkyl halides? And how can we enhance the reactivity of aryl halide? That we have to already 3 or 4 times that we have to discuss in the haloalkane and haloarine chapter. But in brief, aryl halides having a partially double bond character, while in the case of alkyl halide that does not having a partially double bond character, so it's easy to reaction or it's easy to substitute with the help of nucleophile in the case of haloalkanes compared to the haloarenes. So this is all about your NCERT exemplar. So now our chapter haloalkane and haloarine regarding to the online coaching that we have to complete it. If any query, then definitely you have to WhatsApp me the question number or whatever the concept. After this, now we proceed towards to the new chapter, alcohol, phenol and ether. And I have some idea that in 1 or 2 lectures of the questions may be asked from haloalkane and haloarine in good set. So I think so. I want to just about the one lecture which is about the good set questions and answers which can be asked in haloalkane and haloarine, and 1 or 2 lectures about the JEE and NEET, the questions asked from this chapter and what's the solution about that. And simultaneously we continue with our journey with the organic chemistry, and our next chapter number 11 is alcohol, phenol and ether. Thank you very much.